Hey, everybody, look, we're talking about how to buy your first rental property with no money. I'm going to tell you, if it's one thing I got a lot of experience on, that's it. I bought a lot of rental property with no money. Like one of my first properties ever, I got a lease. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I actually got a lease from the actual landlord and I leased it out to somebody else. So did y'all hear what I just said? That's the first way with no money. I had no money.
Marvin is crazy.
I am.
Y'all, when I met Marvin, he was buying properties. Well, before he even purchased the property, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we jumped into real estate a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And before my husband even purchased the property, he went and put a sign in the yard and was selling the house before we even closed on the house. I was like, Marvin, how do you do that?
Well, I was trying to tell her, when you have no money, you do what it takes. You do what it takes. And so I was, you know how like sometimes you're you're in a business or you're in something and you have trial by fire, I call it. So I was losing my first business. You know, I had kids. I had a family responsibilities. I had to learn how to get it, you know.
And that was trial by responsibility.
Yeah. Trial by fire. So
trial by fire.
Trial by fire. So I had to learn real estate. I'm gonna tell y'all, one of the first books I read was No Money Down in the 90s. I never forget, his name was Robert. Can't remember his last name. But his name was Robert, and it was one of the best books I had ever read. No Money Down in the 90s. And it was a book about how to get control of real estate without spending money. And so what I'm telling y'all is you can actually control real estate and it could be your property. Like I tell y'all about my second property. Second property I bought when I became a real estate investor. I'll bag up and tell you my original story.
Yeah, Marvin has bought and sold over 250 houses. Like,
so y'all get ready for a lot of stories. So
he knows the real estate game. Like he knows it. And let me throw this gem out there real quick, Marvin.
Go ahead.
We have a lot of banks.
Yeah.
And we have relationship with banks that can get you the money for your real estate deals. So I'm not talking about hard money lenders.
No, we're talking about prime lending.
We're talking about prime lenders that can get you
the bag.
And
so, you know, what I want to talk to you guys about, I want to talk to the person that is low on money. And your back is against the wall and you trying to figure it out.
I want to talk to the people who got the money.
Right.
Holler at me.
Hey.
You got the money, holler at me.
So
if you're trying to figure it out, holler at Mark.
Right. So, you know, my back was against the wall. I was losing a business. I had been self-employed all my 20s, beginning to go into 30s. I had a growing family and I was like, I'm not going to work for nobody. I'm going to figure this out. So
You weren't going to work for nobody, but tell them why. Because you why you
I don't know. What?
Because you got fired and you
Marvin
got fired, y'all. And then he said
at 19. I mean, I don't remember getting fired at 19, but yes, I got fired a lot. More in the first 17 to 19, I got fired probably every 3 or 4 months. And what did you say?
You didn't want nobody telling you what? When to eat? You was hungry?
Yeah, I was like, I got to get it, you know. So, and I wasn't
at 10 and they told you couldn't eat.
Right. I couldn't let somebody else tell me what to do when I wanted to do something. You know, and so if I wanted to eat lunch at 11, I was eating lunch at 11. I wasn't waiting to 12. And so I had to realize early, you know, that I wanted to work for myself. Anybody out there, did y'all realize that? Can y'all put that in the chat? Put flames in the chat if you wanted to work for yourself. Right. That was me. I was 19 years old and I had this burning desire to work for myself. And I know somebody out there can relate to me.
Because he didn't want nobody to tell him what to do.
I didn't.
But guess what? He got somebody telling him what to do.
And so, look, I want y'all to do me a favor because I'm going to give a giveaway. Glory and I going to have a giveaway a little later on. I want y'all to share this with 3 people.
Okay.
Share this live with 3 people and we're going to get to the bag. So let me tell you about my second story. It was a lady that was actually selling her house. Okay. And she wanted to, you know, get rid of it because it was a bad memory. Her husband died at the closing. I cannot make this up.
Oh my God.
So she wanted to get rid of it. So what I did was I said, ma'am, I can't afford to buy it right now because I was broke. Okay. I was dead ass broke. So I said, I can't afford to buy it. So what I would like to do, can I lease it? And then can I give you a deposit in the first month's rent? So she just didn't want to deal with it. I said, ma'am, I do all the repairs. Mm-hmm. I'll make sure that you don't have to deal with this. And I'll purchase this house within a year. Okay. So what I did was I ended up, look, I was telling you, I was so broke, y'all. I had to end up getting somebody to give me the first month's rent and the deposit because I said, look, I got a deal that you're going to make some money on. And all you got to do is write it down. I'm going to tell y'all, everybody has great ideas out here, right?
Most definitely.
Y'all have great ideas. You got businesses that you want to start, but you're not being creative. Right. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. When you get broke and you don't have no way out, you become the smartest. People think that rich people are really, really smart. They were the smartest when they were broke. I'm going to be real with y'all. When you broke, you had the best ideas.
You do.
And so what you do is, what I did was I told her, I said, look, I'm going to get you out of this house in a year. So I'm telling another person, if you give me $1,800, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars in return. So I said, we're going to invest in this house. I don't have to get him all the details. If you look up Warren Buffett, when he first started investing, he got investors to give him money, but he didn't tell them the details of every deal. I'm not saying to do that on every deal, but on some deals, you don't have to tell all the details. So I got somebody to give me the $1,800. I gave the lady the deposit, first month's rent. I got somebody to lease the house from me. Back then, we called it a sandwich lease. So I sandwich leased the house. I ended up getting that person approved to buy the house. I agreed to lease purchase it at, let's say, $96,000. I sold the house for $109,000.
Okay.
I walked away after closing with a check, and guess what? No repairs. I ended up leasing the house, and I sold the house, and I wasn't the end buyer. So that's one way to buy real estate without money. You know,
and you know, Marvin, you know, let's be honest, like buying smart is really important.
Yes.
Okay. That's one of the most important things, is making sure that you buy smart. When Marvin and I bought our first house together, we bought a $500,000 house.
Yeah.
And we walked away with money at the closing table.
Yes,
and we closed with Navy.
Yeah.
They have 101. What is 101%?
101%. It's called a home buyer's choice. So
yeah,
you can buy a house, you know, with Navy Federal, called the home buyer's choice.
Yeah.
But you got to have a really high credit score. So Gloria is being bougie over there. I'm over here talking about somebody that got to get it out the mud. Somebody that's got to get the money from somewhere. You got to figure it out. So let me give y'all another scenario. So I used to go on the HUD website, HUD.gov, right? And you have to have a letter that says you can buy the house. So if anybody wants to have a letter of approval after this video goes live or after the replay, make sure you put in the text house. Just text house, and I'm going to text you some lenders that you can get approved at, even if you don't have the best credit. They're called hard money lenders. So what I would do is I would get an approval letter from a hard money lender. Back then, all you had to do was be able to breathe, and you got this letter. But even now, hard money lenders would just about give anybody an approval letter because they know how creative real estate investors can be. So it's not about, like Gloria just mentioned, it's not about, you know, the purchase price of the house. It's about the sale of the house. So you make your money when you first buy. So we always say this: you don't make money on the sale, you make money on the purchase. So you got to make sure you buy right, is what I'm trying to say.
That is so important.
The initial purchase price, and all the time I bought houses at retail and still made money. Because
and let me say this.
Go ahead.
You can go to the bank if you have your paperwork right.
You can.
And you can get a line of credit to purchase homes.
Right.
Okay. So let's dive a little bit deep into that, Marvin.
Go ahead.
So having great credit makes a big difference.
It makes all the world of difference.
You know what I'm saying?
If you want the best rates.
If you want the best rate, and if you don't want to be paying, like, okay, let me say this. You may need to start out. Some people have to start out with with a hard money lender.
Right.
But that shouldn't be your end result.
No.
Because if you do it right, your end result can be, hey, I got a $1.2 million line of credit over here.
Correct.
That I can go buy a house whenever I get ready.
Yep.
So it's all about putting yourself in position so that you can get to where you're trying to go. I know sometimes we have to do things the hard way in order to get to where we're trying to go. But sometimes you can just plan. Yeah. If you know that you want to be a real estate tycoon, or you want to go into the real estate game, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we jump in things too soon without developing a plan. Yeah. You know, create yourself a roadmap to your success. Like, you know, that's why a lot of businesses fail. Yeah. Because they just step out there. I was one of those people, I'm going to be honest with you, where I just wanted to jump out there feet first. I'll figure it out later, but this is what I'm going to do. I got faith. God going to lead me. Right. He going to show me, and he going to take care of all my needs. Yes, you're supposed to think positive. You but do. Sometimes God is not ready. God going to let you do it. Right. But sometimes he's not ready for you to do it, but we want to do it anyway. We want to just jump out there. And you know what? Bad credit is not an excuse in 2024. None. So I want to say this real quick before I forget. Anybody that's suffering from bad credit, I need y'all to put AI in the chat. Even after the replay, put AI in the chat. Everybody on TikTok, make sure you DM me. Everybody on YouTube, put in the comments. I want y'all to like these. Yeah, AI, light these comments up. Because you know, one thing about me and Glory, we're going to respond even after the live. And I want you guys to realize we're here for you guys week in, week out. You know, we put these videos together. We do live videos. We do production videos. And you know what? We have absolute fun doing it. Exactly. Because guess what? We want to empower your finances. Yes. You know, Marvin and I have both. You know, Marvin done lost a lot of houses.
Why are you talking about my business? Why is she all in my business?
You lost a lot. You lost a lot of stuff.
She is tripping.
Marvin lost a lot of stuff.
Right.
But let me say this. I've lost my house. I don't lost my car. Yeah. I've lost businesses because sometimes we move too fast. You know what I'm saying? And we don't do our homework. And we don't plan to get ourselves in position to win. Yeah. So, you know, that's why Marvin and I do what we do. That's why we jump on these lives. That's why we're doing these videos so we can give you the information to empower your finances. It's like, if I would have had this, baby, I wouldn't have lost nothing. But I have it now. So it helps me to, you know, become more successful. Yeah. And I want to share my journey. You know, like my mess is my message now. Amen. You know, so now I can share with you so you don't have to make the same mistakes that I made or the same mistakes that Marvin made, you know, because he lost some stuff.
And let me go back to the HUD story. So what you do is you get an approval letter, right? That's the HUD story. You get an approval letter. Mm-hmm. Then you put a property under contract. Usually if it's under, I think it's $50,000, it's $500 in earnest money. So you put up the $500, get you a money investor, borrow the money from somebody, doesn't matter. Then you win the bid. Mm-hmm. I bid every night, and I would bid a little bit higher every night, right? Once I got it under contract, I had 30 days to sell that property. Now you guys got social media. You got these. I will put a property right now on social media to say I got it for sale. All you got to do is make more than $500. You're winning. I used to sell properties for $2,000, $3,000 over whatever the contract was. I would use the end buyer's money to pay for the property I bought from HUD. That was the second way I gave y'all no money down, right?
Cray.
Yeah, I was probably crazy, but it worked.
Cray,
it was what I worked. Then you got tax sale properties. Mm-hmm. Every city in America has tax sale properties. Mm-hmm. Properties that they'll sell for the taxes. You got tax lien. That's like, you know, properties that went through the process and they have a lien on them. Mm-hmm. And you may have to pay the taxes and wait a period of time. But you just don't understand. If the deal is right, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I want y'all to write this down. If the deal is right, the money will come.
Most definitely.
If the deal is right, the money will come. I want you guys to learn how to sit down, type up a deal.
Yeah.
Just type up, hey, the property's worth this. Get a real estate agent. Have them run the comps. Comps are the comparables, 3 other comparables.
And ChatGPT type that deal for you.
ChatGPT will help you.
Ask ChatGPT.
So type up, the property's worth this. The repairs are this. I bought it for this. All you want to do if you don't have any money is make more than what you got. Okay. Seriously.
So can you tell them this, Marvin? Okay, y'all. I'm ready to drop y'all this sauce. Y'all ready for this sauce? I'm ready to drop y'all some real good game. Okay?
Let's go. Let's
go.
Marvin.
I'm about to ask Marvin so he can tell y'all what
he
did. Okay, because this right here is a cash flow changer. This will help you with your cash flow when you're flipping your properties. This right here will help you with your cash flow, so you don't got to go get hard money lenders. This right here is a game changer.
Let's go.
Okay, Marvin.
Okay.
Tell them what you did to raise $2 million line of credit.
$1.2 million. So I had a mentor, right? So I'm gonna talk to all the people out here. I'm talking to you, sitting on the couch watching this, and you ain't done your taxes in 3 years. It was the best thing I had ever did. I hadn't done my taxes in the 3 years.
Say that one more time. You hadn't done what?
I hadn't done my taxes in 3 years.
All right.
And so I met a mentor. And we got a mentorship if y'all want to get in it. And he taught me, he said, Marvin, pay taxes. Don't try to write everything off. And most of you out there, you want to write everything off.
Everything.
You don't want to pay the government.
You don't.
And I'm going to tell y'all something. If you pay the government, this is something he told me. This is a real story. I want y'all to listen real close and lean in when I say this. He asked me, would you pay $30,000 to get access to 1.2 million?
Say that one more time. I don't think they heard you, baby.
He said, would you pay $30,000 to get access to 1.2 million? I said, all day.
Would you?
All day. And so what I realized is I had to pay my taxes. You can work out a payment plan with the IRS. I am not a financial advisor, but ask your tax advisor. So anyway, I paid my taxes. Then after I had the taxes, I made sure I paid myself. Then I went to 12 banks. First story was a guy had wrote me a check for his credit repair. And I was like, I didn't really trust him. So I took it to his bank to make sure that, the check was good. And when I went in the bank, it said open since 1888. And I was like, wow, I had my business plan in the car. Listen to this closely, y'all. I had a business plan. So if you sit down and you start writing your plans down, people listen to you more when you write it down versus you're talking to them. So I want you guys to start writing a plan down. If you don't have a plan, put business plan in the comments after this video. I'll make sure I send you a company that can help you write a business plan. Writing a business plan can get you all the money in the world. I did a business plan. So I had 12 copies of this business plan and my financials. I'm gonna get to that in a second. So I had all of this stuff in my car, but I was just going to cash the check and I was going to leave. But I thought about it. I asked the lady after I cashed the check, I said, is anybody here that deals with real estate? She said, yeah, wait 1 minute, I'll get him. She ended up getting him, right? When she got him, it turns out it was the president. Like, stop going to Chase. Stop going to American Express. Stop going to Bank of America. It's the little banks and the little credit unions that have all the money.
They have the bag.
So mind you, I had good credit. So I'm gonna cut to the chase. I had good credit. I paid my taxes. I started paying myself a paycheck, right? I ended up giving him my business plan, my 1003 application, which is a real estate uniform residential real estate application. I gave him my profit and loss, my check stubs, 3 months bank statements, and my credit report. All of this in one packet. Y'all might want to rewind that. That was a good one. And I had 6 of 12 on the bottom because I had 12 of them. So I gave him 6 of 12. So in his mind, he's thinking, you got 12 other banks? See, this is what we don't do as borrowers or as investors. We don't put the bank on defense. Think about it. They don't want you to go to another bank. They're in the business of lending money.
That's how they make.
That's how they make money. So I had all of my paperwork, everything that he would ask for, right? I had it all in the envelope, gave it to him. This was on a Saturday. He called me on a Tuesday and said, Mr. Smith, I want to make you an offer. I was like, wow, he wants to make me an offer. So I did like this. When I want to be quiet when I'm on the phone, I do like this. I didn't want to interrupt him. So he offered me $250,000 interest only. At the time, 2006, 2007, I was buying houses at about maybe 35,000, 40,000 that were worth 80,000, 65,000.
On the courthouse stairs.
Yeah, courthouse steps. And long story short, he approved me. So I had 12 more. So I went to 12 other banks. I got approved by 6, denied by 6. I'll take it all day long. 250,000 times 6 is like $1.2 million. Like Gloria just said, I was able to buy on the courthouse steps. I was able to buy on HUD. I was able to buy anywhere I wanted to. Now, remember, when I'm saying something like this, those lines of credit I'm talking about, you can't write the check. You're not able to write the check, but you're a partner with the bank. The bank wants to partner with you. So if anybody has any trouble with credit, y'all need to put AI in the chat. Tomorrow, when we do the replay, I'll make sure I answer everybody. Get that credit fixed. You can buy houses with no money, but guess what? You're not going to get the biggest profit.
Most definitely.
You're not going to get the biggest profit. You're giving away a lot of your profit when you do no money down. Not all the time, but you're giving away a lot of profit. I want you guys to make the money.
Or when you're dealing with hard money lenders.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go that route.
You don't have to do that. Yeah.
But that's just become the norm for most people.
It has.
When we're talking about real estate.
Correct.
So we have a mentorship. Marvin has an amazing business plan.
Correct.
That all you got to do is plug and play.
Right.
That's all you have to do is plug and play.
Yep.
For real estate.
Yep.
And this business plan will get you to the check.
Yeah.
Of course, there are some other things that you have to make sure you got in place. Make sure you do your taxes. Make sure, one of the things that we fail to do as business owners, okay? Pay you first.
Yeah.
Nobody should get paid until you get paid.
Yeah.
You pay yourself before you pay that light bill, that gas bill, whatever it is that's your business.
Right.
You should be cutting yourself a check before anyone else get a check. And we go wrong as small business owners.
And somebody just said, I'm a realtor. This sounds amazing. And that's another way. Take your time and become a realtor. Now, as a realtor, you get access to the MLS. You get access to all kinds of real estate investors.
Yep.
You get access to the HUD list, the VA list. I made my most money. I'm going to start going through the government agencies. I made money with HUD. I made money with the VA. I made money with the USDA. I made so much money with the USDA. Make sure y'all write that down. USDA.gov is rural properties, right? Rural. I'm a little country. It's RURAL property. USDA.gov. I bought properties on the courthouse steps for $1 over whatever they were offering it for. And I'm telling you guys, if you just tell another investor, if you make you a list of investors, then you get you a list of sellers. Right now, real estate is so easy to do because we have social media. You get what I'm saying?
Very, very easy to do. And Marvin used to be on the courthouse stairs, and he ended up making friends because
I still had his day.
That he has to this day, years later, because they like, what are you doing?
So
why do you keep betting against us?
So let me tell y'all what I did. Thanks, babe. So what I did was I didn't have no money. This is my no money story again. I would study these properties. They have local papers that list all the foreclosures. They're called legal newspapers. In every county, you have a legal newspaper that lists all the foreclosures coming up. So what I would do is I knew it was a deal, right? The property was worth 100. They may have been auctioning it for 48.
Yes.
I would sit there and bid it up, and I would tell them they had to pay me to leave.
Yeah.
I was like, look, give me $2,000. I'm going to leave, or I'm going to keep bidding you up to where you got to buy it for more. Real story.
Yeah.
Real story. I've left the courthouse with brown paper bags all day long, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, type business plan in the chat, type AI in the chat. I'll make sure I send y'all links tomorrow. Everybody on TikTok, DM me and then follow me. Well, follow me, then DM me. And everybody on YouTube, I'm telling y'all something. Subscribe to this channel. Like this channel. Look, Gloria and I will be dropping so much sauce. It's unbelievable. And I'm telling you, you can get paid to be at the courthouse. I used to go to the courthouse with no money. Yeah. No money. I knew that property was worth 100. I knew the bid started at 48. I would tell the guys there, I said, look, man, you go and give me $2,000. I go to the house. Because otherwise, I'm going to bid that property up. I said, I'm going to bid it up just enough where you will still buy it. And you got to remember that the courthouse is open to the public. So they may be scared that somebody else would buy it. You know, normally at the courthouse steps, you may have 5 to 10 people there. I would bid it up just enough, or I tell them, look, you can give me $2,000 and I'm going to go home. I've left the courthouse with money, with no money in my pocket going, but with money. But later on, I was able to bring private investors. So I had a doctor named Gene, God rest his soul. Gene let me borrow $400,000 because I put a PowerPoint together. I had just enough money to go to this conference. And then I did things like this. Y'all better write all this down because this is dope.
Like let me tell y'all something. Marvin is dropping the gems, okay?
Google it. You can go to a private lender seminar. Google it. Private lender seminar. So I would go to a seminar where they taught people how to be private lenders. I had enough money to pay for the conference. Guess what? Everybody in there had money that they wanted to lend out. What y'all don't realize is somebody else with a different stress than what you have. They have more money and they don't know what to do with it. You don't have no money and trying to get it. It's some people that have so much money, they want somebody else to do the work. But what you do have to have, let me say this, they have to be able to trust you. You know, you do have to have character. You have to be a person of your word. You got to be able to, whatever you say you're going to do, you got to do it. And if you do it, you'll be surprised how many private individuals will give you money. You know, when you have no money, because you can articulate yourself, you can write a business plan. You've done all the homework. You've got the real estate agent. You've got the repair guy. You've checked out the closing costs. If you sit down, I'm telling y'all, this paper can turn into some green paper. If you sit down, take Chat GPT and make it happen. Write a plan, y'all. Who's ready to write a plan after hearing this? I need y'all to like this chat up. Put some flames in the chat if this made sense.
Who ready to make some money?
Can y'all put some flames in the chat if this makes sense to y'all? Y'all ready? And so look, we're going to do a giveaway. So we did a giveaway.
I'm so ready for the giveaway.
Okay.
Look, that's the fun part for me.
We're going to do a giveaway. The giveaway is only on Instagram. Only on YouTube. I'm sorry. The giveaway is only on
So let me
YouTube.
Tell you guys something. TikTokers. I advise you guys to I want you guys to go to our YouTube channel. So if you're on TikTok, baby, I will leave TikTok and I will jump on YouTube. It is Marvin and Gloria Smith.
Let's go.
We're getting ready to get this. We about to give away something really good.
I think we're going to give away.
TikTokers, you want to go? You better come on and like and subscribe.
We're going to give away a copy of our book.
That's one thing.
We're going to give away a t-shirt.
That's one thing.
And we're going to put it in a box and we're going to mail it to you. So I want you guys to get ready to get in this giveaway.
Wait, hold on. What else we giving away? We're giving away a vacation.
A vacation. That's Gloria now.
Okay, guys. So if you're on YouTube, it's only if you're on YouTube. So TikTokers, go to YouTube. Gloria.
#house.
#house. I like that. So Gloria Marvin and Gloria Smith TikTokers, if you want the opportunity to win a vacation package
in Las Vegas, hotel. Let's make this clear.
We're not going to pay for your flight, but we will pay for your hotel. And it's like the Bellagio, it's not a timeshare.
They're not selling you nothing. All you got to do is pay for the taxes. Okay.
Resort fee.
It's like
resort fee. We got you on the rest of the
It's like hotel. 4 days, 3 nights. I need y'all to invite 3 people. Invite 3 people and we're going to get this on. I'm going to tell y'all one more story about No Money Down. So I need y'all to type, everybody on YouTube, type Hashtag house. Hashtag house. So we're going to give away a book, a t-shirt, and we're going to give away 4 days, 3 nights
at a hotel in Vegas.
We're not buying the flight. We are not buying the flight. We're just paying for the hotel. Yes. You have to pay the taxes. Y'all need to put
resort fee.
Yeah, and the resort fee.
Because this place is like Caesar Palace.
Exactly.
You can choose for, it's not a timeshare, but you get to go to like Caesar Palace. Right. You get to go to the Wynn. It's like a nice hotel.
We got a selection. You can't choose it. Gloria has already chosen the selection.
Yeah, you can choose the hotel. Okay. They'll give you it'll come up with the list of hotels when you go to book it.
We'll send you a voucher.
Your date. You put in your date. We'll send you a voucher. You'll put in your date. Long as of course you can't go during high peak season time, but any other time you can go. And come on, let's get it.
And the last winner, Miss LLC, you can't win this week. You can't win this week. We're gonna make this open for new people. And look, guys, come back.
We didn't give away a vacation last week, and she won the t-shirt.
Well, I guess you can win.
So, Miss LLC, if you do happen to win, we're gonna draw a second time. We'll give you the vacation. You already got the t-shirt and all that other stuff coming, but you'll get you can win the vacation. That's it.
Marvin and Gloria Smith. Marvin and Gloria Smith in YouTube. Marvin and Gloria Smith. Come on down. I'm gonna talk for a little while. Y'all got time. Hashtag house. Put that in the chat. So let me give y'all another story about no money down.
So hold tight. You want to hold tight because this gonna be popping. You want to hold on. So you're gonna have to listen to one more of Marvin's stories to give other people time to get on, and then we go pull the trigger.
So one day I was at a tax sale. We used to call it face off. So you have to sit down in the same room and bid against somebody. Or, you have to show up to say, I'm interested in the property. So let me bag up. In Memphis, Tennessee, you have to say you're interested in the property. So you get a chance to sign up as I'm a buyer. The other person signs up as a buyer. And then later on, they're going to have a bid off, they call it. So I would tell the other party, if I really didn't want the property, I'm sorry, I would say, hey, give me $2,000 and I'll go to the house. And I'm telling y'all, I've done this on the courthouse steps. I've done it in the tax office. You can't do it in front of everybody, in front of the lawyer or whatever. Walk outside and tell them, hey, if you want this property bad enough, I'll bid a little bit. I'll stop at this amount, but you got to pay me $2,000 because I really want this property. But if you want it badder than me, you need to pay me $2,000. I'm telling you, I did so many deals. Yeah. And I'm going to give y'all one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more.
Marvin, they ready for the win.
All right, hold up now. They gotta hear these stories before. Hashtag house. I need y'all to put hashtag house because I need y'all invite 3 more people. Share 3 more people. I'm gonna tell one more story and then we're gonna give away the vacation. Michelle is hashtag house. Don't miss it, Michelle Flowers. All right. So one of the last ones I did. If you guys have not heard of credit partners, you can get a credit partner, somebody that has better credit than you, but you've done all the homework. You get them to get a $50,000 line of credit or $100,000, whatever. You get them to purchase the house or get you the approval letter. You use their credit. You give them a percentage of what you're going to get because you put the deal together.
Right.
What a lot of people don't understand is you put the deal together.
Right.
So you give them a percentage of what you're going to flip the house for.
Yep.
It could be 60, 40, 50, 50, whatever you deem is necessary.
Okay.
But look for people to have better credit than you. And you get them to get the approval letter. You buy the house for say 100. You got to put 40,000 in repairs and you sell the house for 200. Now you got 60,000 left over, maybe 50 after closing costs. And you determine how you split the 50 up because you got a credit partner. Does that make sense? If y'all like that, put that in the chat. Michelle, hashtag.
She already got it. She put it there.
No, that's Kelly.
Well, no.
I don't want Michelle to miss her chance.
Right there.
Okay,
Michelle
she got it. All right. We're going to spin the wheel because Gloria's rushing me on my stories, y'all.
So, TikTok, I'm sorry. If you didn't jump on YouTube, you will not win. I'm telling you.
Hashtag house. Hashtag
you got to put the hashtag house on YouTube. You got to come over to
it.
And you have to like and subscribe.
We're giving away a book. We're giving away a t-shirt. Gloria's giving away 4 days, 3 nights in Las Vegas, just the hotel. You got to pay. You got to pay for your own flight. I'm going to share the screen. I want y'all to make sure that I can see the screen. Let's get some people. Wayne is laughing. Wayne is happy. Let's get to it. I'm going to show y'all this giveaway tool, and I want to see who's going to win. Can y'all see my screen? Put some flames in the chat before I do it. Before I spin the wheel, I need to see some flames in the chat, y'all. Can y'all give me some flames in the chat before I spin this wheel? Let's get it going, y'all. I need to see 2 flames in the chat. I don't see no flames, Glow. They not here. I don't even think they listening to me. We're about to do the giveaway. All right, I'm going to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, I'm drawing. Let's go. Oh, Tony. I love it. Tony, you won.
Tony
awesome.
Is a winner.
Tony is a winner. Tony, are you still on the live? Tony, I need you to make sure you follow. Look, they lit it up with them flames. Tony, are you able to give us?
Tony said, "Oh my God, congratulations, Tony." Yes.
Tony, can you put your email? Can you put your email in the chat? So look, guys, next Tuesday night, make sure y'all show up. Gloria and I are here every weekend.
And we're going to be giving away some type of giveaway every week. It might be a Mac computer. It might be a lap. What do you call it?
I don't know. Now you going too much. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait. We ain't doing no Macs. We are not doing no Macs.
Some AirPods.
Gloria doing too much.
I didn't mean the Mac, y'all. I'm sorry, but I meant some AirPods.
Tony, can you put your email in the chat?
We're gonna have a lot of different giveaways.
Gloria got to get off this Powerade. No more Powerade for Gloria. Can y'all? Hey, Tony, can you put your email in the chat? Tony, put your email in the chat. Now, I want to say thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Look, real estate can be absolutely amazing if you want to do it. We got a mentorship, y'all. Our mentorship, we got a 3-month, a 6-month, and a 12-month mentorship. We got people that joined our mentorship, and 2 hours after they joined, one guy ended up getting $30,000 deposited in his account.
Tony, we need to be able to get in contact with
you. Can we get your email address,
or
Tony?
Why don't you give Tony our
Instagram?
Our Instagram, and she can maybe inbox us. Maybe she don't want everyone to know her email.
Okay. All right. Tony, if you private, I need you to, I just wanted to bring you on the live, actually, if you could. But if not, no worries. No worries. Tony, make sure you contact us. I'm so glad you won. This has been.
Tony, can you put
I did, baby. It's going across the screen.
Tony, make sure you get
Instagram. Money Market Mentor.
Go ahead and inbox us right now. I want to make sure that you get all of your deliverables.
Yep.
It's very important.
Yeah.
So hit us up because we need your contact information. I need to be able to give you I need to give you everything that you want.
That's right.
I'm excited for you.
That's right. Look, I want you guys to have an amazing night. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us. And look, every Tuesday night, show up for these lives. You never know what we're giving away. And I need everybody to like and subscribe to these videos and even share them after they're done, you guys. Share these videos. Let's get to it. Let's have some fun. In 2024 is your year. I want y'all to believe that. In 2024 is your year. You guys got to believe it and you got to receive it, okay? I need you guys to believe it and receive it. This is going to be your year. I want you guys to take it to the next level. And it's Marvin and Gloria, but she was telling everybody on there, thank you.
Yeah, I know, but I just was looking. Tony, make sure you inbox us.
All right, Tony, make sure you inbox us. Wayne, she was saying thank you to the other people, babe.
Yeah, it's
cool. All right. Make sure you inbox us, Tony, on Instagram. Let us know that you are, you're gonna be there. And we'll actually make sure you get everything tomorrow. Matter of fact, I want to put in our Zoom. I'll put that in there as well. Anybody that wants a free business strategy call, I need you guys to click the link, watch this replay, share this replay, and I want y'all to have an amazing night.
Thank you, guys. We love that you guys decided to come hang out with us, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
See y'all later.